today I'm going to be taking apart the headlights so I can paint all of this white frame and make it black. So we'll get started with just one of these for now. So first I'm going to take off the covers. I just think you can see like some fingerprints and stuff, so I don't think I let it dry all the way. It's so much easier with the whole headlight assembly off the car. I think I taped them in. Yeah, the double-sided tape on it. I didn't really have a socket on this one, because I think I stripped some of these previously. I think it's a 8. Yeah. Maybe. So I think you only need to just loosen these and it should pop right off. So I think while I have this all apart too, I might polish these headlights as like some bugs and grime and just discoloration I've gotten on it. Honestly, I might make my husband do that. He's done the one that heard me on it and they look gorgeous. Brand new, so. And then there's, let's get the whole assembly off. I mean, get these 3 screws to get the headlight out, and then 3 more, or 2 more to get the casing off. These ones you just loosen and slide it over. I always hate putting this back together. Especially because I think these are starting to strip. There we are. 1, 2. Alright, there's that. Alright, and now we're going to take the motor off. Just a 10mm. And this was already disconnected when I was in the car, so this was able to fully come out. Try to leave it like that. off, but alright, maybe I'll just tape it around it. So I'm not gonna take this off, I don't think. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, and I'll be able to paint and clean it up and everything. So cut the first one apart. Alright, so I brought the headlight assembly inside to clean it up in the kitchen sink. I'm using the Dawn power wash dish soap until that stopped working, and I moved on to regular Dawn dish soap. I'm using hot water to wash away all the surface dirt, and grabbing an old Scrub Daddy sponge to scrub away at the stuck on grime and dirt. These headlight assemblies have definitely seen better days, and I'm hoping painting them black will help hide dirt in the future. Also, don't mind my camera slightly moving farther and farther away. I think the tripod was starting to slip on my counter surface. So now that the headlight assemblies are nice and clean, I'm going to get started with a light coat of paint. This can of paint is paint and primer together, so that's why I didn't start with any sort of gray primer beforehand. I am very impatient when it comes to painting, so I went through with a second light coat right away. I then waited a little bit longer to do second and third layers.
Alright, time to put everything back together and hoping I remember how it was done. I was trying not to scuff any of the paint in this process. I also did not tape off the bolt holes or anything, so putting the bolts in were a little rough, a little hard to do since it was caked with paint. But other than that, everything went back together pretty well. We were saving polishing the headlights until it was on the car just to make it a little easier on us, so that will be at a later time. I also had washers behind the screws for the headlight covers and forgot that they were there, so they got stuck on by painting right over top. But I put the washers there just kind of help the headlight covers not fly off. I've had a couple issues with that in the past. For those of you that don't know, this car has been in a couple accidents before I got it and after getting it, so not everything's perfect, but here I am trying to make it better and better. So now that we got them all back together, time to put it in the car, and this is where Al comes in to help me line it up properly without scraping up the whole engine bay, since that is also freshly painted. And then we didn't tighten anything down just yet. We want to adjust the headlights and make sure it's going to sit flush and look right.